Hey, happy Tuesday. How are you? Good to see you. And today's 7 minutes of marketing, we're going to look at a simple 3-step lead generation plan. You can put this to work right away, this system. And so I'm just going to run through it and then see if you can pick one of those and apply it today. And yeah, let me know what you think. All right. So the first piece of it is when someone comes to your website, because yay, we want people to visit our websites, give them a clear next step. So that clear next step, I like to think of a big ask, little ask. Big ask might be book a meeting, download a trial, something like that. Little ask could be a small thing like download this super helpful PDF, that kind of thing. So give them a couple choices. One of them could be book a meeting. Another one could be download a guide with that important technology or info that they need to know about before they can work with you, where you're of service, you give them that info. Add an AI chat widget to answer basic questions and then ask people to book a meeting with you. So you just make sure your website is set up to capture leads, to engage with people, and isn't just sort of a brochure. We want it to let people take a next step if they want to. So that'd be the first thing. So how are you doing on that? On a scale of 1 to 10, if you think about your website, does it tell who you're for, what you solve, and is it engaging enough where people can take a next step and you can capture their information so that you can start a sales conversation with them? How's that looking for the first thing? We got 2 more to go through. And this is for you if you're thinking, oh, I want more leads, because I've had a couple calls about that in this past week. And so I thought I'm going to do a quick little video on a little lead gen system. So that's the first thing that we talked about. Second thing, you can retarget your website visitors. And so what I mean by that is if somebody comes to your website, you can be sure that they see your post on LinkedIn. You could be sure that they see your post on Facebook, on YouTube, right? And how does that work? You probably know this already. I'll just give the high points. So for YouTube, you already know your site's got Google Analytics, right? So Google knows who's going to your website. They don't necessarily tell you, but they know. And so you can say, hey, Google, if a person comes to my website, then please show them this video, this ad on YouTube, right? We've all had the experience of being on the receiving end of that. You can totally do that. You can do it with LinkedIn too. So LinkedIn's got a little bit of code similar to Google Analytics. So that's the LinkedIn Insight tag. You put that on your website, the tag, that code, it's free, just like Google Analytics code is free. So put the LinkedIn Insight tag on your site. And you can say, hey, LinkedIn, you know who goes to my website. I don't always know. That's a different topic. We could track who's going there by IP address and cookies and stuff like that. Anyway, LinkedIn, you know who's going to my website. If they come, please show them this ad, this post on LinkedIn. Same with Facebook, Meta. So you can have the Meta tag, used to be called Pixel, but the code, Meta code on your site, same thing. So if somebody comes to your site, further, you could take that a step further and say, I'm going to buy a list of people who are my perfect people, and I'm going to start targeting them and telling LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, hey, please go after these people, and you'd see an ad maybe on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook that's going to link back to your site. Now you're retargeting them, so it's kind of cyclical. Third piece. When somebody comes to your website from an email, for example, if they click to your site from the email, you can automatically send them some follow-up information and maybe ask them if they want to book a meeting with you. So they get an email from you, they click to your website, and then you can automatically send them helpful info, start a sales conversation, ask them if they want to book a meeting with you, and get a report over to your salespeople. So you can get a report to you, your sales team, saying, hey, these people clicked over to the website. So what do you think? If you think about the first one, giving people a clear next step on your website, tell them who you're for, what you solve, how are you doing with that? Secondly, retargeting your website visitors. Have you tried that? Excuse me. Is it working well? How are you doing with that? And thirdly, do you have something in place that if somebody comes to your website that you're following up with them automatically and even letting your sales team know that somebody was there? So that is my 3-step simple lead gen system for you. What do you think? If you have any questions about it, hit me up. Glad to chat. All right. Have a beautiful day.